is it safe to say most people are asymmetrical and we should be really doing more unilateral work?
Not only is it safe to say that most people are asymmetrical, but it's entirely accurate to say human beings are by and large asymmetrical. And, go back to my BOSU comment. When someone's doing a squat, there is no way that both limbs are producing exactly the same amount of force into the ground. I mean, we are asymmetrical beings, right? We don't produce exactly the same maximum force on all of our limbs. And so when you're getting on a BOSU and you're pushing down into the ground, guaranteed one leg is pushing harder than the other. So what does that do to the BOSU, right? It distorts it. Now you've created this imbalanced state, which is a normal state because on a stable surface, it won't matter. But you always have one limb that's stronger than the other. We are totally asymmetrical. And by the way, for many things, that's not a bad thing. Like if you're a pitcher, your left side does not have to be as strong and powerful as your right side if you're a right-handed pitcher. Like you're throwing with your right hand. Let's just focus on that, by the way. I don't care if you can throw with your left hand. You've got to try to get the batter out throwing with your right hand. So, yeah, and we work independently. Now, it doesn't matter if one side's stronger than the other unless that difference unless that is a large asymmetry. So for example, with the lower body, if you're more than 15% stronger on one side than the other side, now you got to think about making up the difference. In your upper body, I mean, everybody's stronger on one side than the other side. So 15, 20%, if you're 20% stronger on one side, sure, you could work the other side, but you don't have to be symmetrical. You just need, once that gap starts to get really large, now you're starting to see potential for problems because you really have to compensate for that, right? Is your body starts compensating for this difference, this asymmetry.
How does a gym scale for this again? Look, I'm trying to think, like, obviously design, floor design, workflow, equipment selection. If you look at the history of this industry, it's been more selectorized row of equipment, either by body part or by row of workout systems that should be put in. So I'm
Hmm.
asking you to put your Cybex hat on back on.
Hmm. Well, first of all, just because a machine is sitting there and it has a placard on it that says do this, doesn't mean that you necessarily have to do it like that. So a chest press machine, for example, where the sides are linked, it doesn't mean you can't do one arm at a time. Look, anytime you have a limitation in that chain, then you're going to have to, sorry, you're going to have to compensate for that limitation. But what I try to get people to focus on is not so much where is my knee, where is my ankle, where is my back, but where is my center of mass? And that's something that everybody can try to work on because when you're standing on a foot, you can sense where the load is on your foot, right? And so what you want to do in that forward lunge is you want to get your center of mass over the instep of your front foot. So you've got to push your body forward, you've got to lean forward in order to get your center of mass right over that point. And then when you're trying to get back to the starting position, you apply force down and forward into the ground.